we're going to be taking a look at the brand new release of WooriPullip Nina. And I don't know if I'm pronouncing Woori right. I looked it up. It's a Korean word for we. I tried to look up the pronunciation. This is as close as I can get. I think it's pronounced Woori or Woori, something like that.
Anyway, this is a brand new addition to the Pullip family of dolls.
This particular doll is a recreation of the original 2006 Pullip release, Nina, but now she is released in this tiny size.
For size comparison, I have original Pullip size next to the new WooriPullip. This new doll is released for the 20th anniversary of Pullip, and its tagline is, "I'm a cute size that fits in your hand so you and me, we can be together anywhere."
On the back of the packaging, we can see a close-up, 2 images of the little Nina doll, as well as information in English and other languages or language. The sides of the packaging are very reminiscent of a typical Pullip doll packaging, where we have a unique design for every doll box. Here we have on one side, we've got like this eagle crest. Here's a lion crest. And at the top, looks like a unicorn. And then you can see those crests again in the pattern in the background inside the box. So I'm pretty excited. Can't wait to get her out of her box. So here she is out of the box. She's incredibly cute. She seems to have a ton of articulation. I am going to take her little outfit off so I can compare her to the full-size current Pullip body. I do not have an original Nina, so I can't do a side-by-side comparison of the 2006 full-size Pullip Nina with this Woori. Her stand, she didn't come with a traditional doll stand. She came with something I've actually never seen before, and I'm actually not sure I'm using it correctly.
This is how I'm using it.
So we're going to take a closer look at the Woori Nina doll, little tiny Nina. So again, this is what I assume is the doll stand, but she also came with 2 additional pairs of hands. I'm honestly a little afraid to unwrap them because they're so tiny, but we have a little peace sign. We have some splayed fingers. We have a little pointy finger, and then we have a little grippy hand. She came with a little duffel bag. It's like a kind of a blue track jacket material with little ribbon handles. It does unzip and open, and it has exterior pockets on the one side, which is also a cute detail. She came with a tiny little barrette, and her wig is very soft, pretty shade of kind of like a chestnut brown. It does have layers. Obviously, it's got bangs in the front. You can see the wig cap a little bit peeking in the hairline here. I would say the wig cap line is a little bulky, especially right here. So that's why I have her barrette the way it is to kind of disguise the bulk. I don't want to clip back her bangs because I'm trying to make them hide that wig cap line that's peeking out. So I keep brushing them to the side. The face up looks like the original Nina to me, at least, you know, based on photographs online. Her eye mechanism is in the back, you can see. Her eyes only go side to side. They do not open and close. She is wearing a little schoolgirl outfit, obviously. She's got a jacket, a shirt, a skirt. These are not full socks. They're more like leg warmers. But she's got little black loafers that are plastic. Her face up makes her skin tone look almost yellowy because the makeup has a yellow tint to it. But it's nice and simple and cute. Just so tiny, so delicate. It appears to be like around 8.5 inches tall. So very little. Let's get her outfit off just so we can see her base body and her articulation. Okay, so here she is undressed so we can see her stock body and her articulation. So first of all, she does have some articulation at the neck. There we go. It's a very stiff joint, but it is movable, tilting, and all that. She has some movement at the torso. We can see this line right here. It's not as much as I thought it was going to be, but there is some movement. Obviously, we've got shoulder. We have upper arm. We have great articulation at the elbow. And then, of course, articulation at the wrist, and the hands, again, are removable. Then we have some pretty decent articulation at the hip. That's pretty good. And then the knee. Oh, I didn't take her socks off because they were kind of hard to get over the ankle. But we can see her knee articulation. Excellent. And then we can see her ankle articulation. Also pretty good. Although it doesn't go side to side, just forward and back. So very articulated, tiny little doll. Here she is from the back. She came wearing little underwear, obviously. So let's take a closer look at her clothes because they are very detailed. So first up is her little blazer, and it has this little patch here that's like a screen print. We have a faux button detail, but it's actually a little snap in the front. It is fully lined, which is awesome. There's also faux little buttons here at the wrist. There's the little vent flap in the back, and real pockets in the front. Like, this is a little pocket. Real little pockets in the front on both sides. Here is her fully pleated gray skirt, again with a little snap closure at the waist. It's not lined, but you know, very well pressed. I love this little shirt. We have this white blouse. It has 4 faux buttons on the front and 3 snaps on the opposing side, so it does close in the front. These are full, nicely finished, long sleeves. We've got this awesome pleated detail in the back of the dress shirt. Everything is finished nicely around the collar and the cuffs. Really nicely made. It's got a little navy red striped tie. It has an elastic around the neck with a little hook and eye closure. And there is a little close-up of the shoes.
A few more notes about this doll. I pre-ordered her back in November from pullipstyle.com. If she's still available there or anywhere else I can find online, I will link that in the description below. Also, there are only currently 3 WooriPullip releases. They are Noir, Nina, and Le Prato, all of them based on older full-size Pullip releases. So for final thoughts, I would say I'm very happy with this doll. I think she's super cute. I'm still not interested in buying the full-size Nina. I love how diminutive this little schoolgirl is. I also love how articulated she is and how detailed her clothing is. All Pullip dolls are expensive. This one is no exception. But I would say if you compare it to the latest Mattel Creations Monster High collector doll releases, you're pretty much getting your money's worth. But what do you think? Let me know by commenting below.